Well, goddamn, you got a dick in your mouth.
Right now you might be wondering, was that madness? And two, is this another video where I play messages for you? And the answer is yes to both. In this video I'm going to be playing a bunch of funny messages I've been storing up over the past month, and I bet you guys will really enjoy this video. Unfortunately, I only have one message from Madness, but I hope you guys enjoy the video all the same. And let's get to it.
Well, goddamn, you got a dick in your mouth.
Well, like I said, fun for you. That's all it is. You see that shit? You had almost had Exodia in your hand the first fucking turn. Oh wait, I believe you did. I wasn't paying attention because I was doing other shit, not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't matter. I blacklisted you because you're using a fucking one-shot Exodia deck. Come on, dude. You want to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Go play the computer. We want to play too, not just fucking watch you be a faggot. For real, other people like to get on this game and actually play, not watch other people play. For real. That's such a dick thing to do. Do you get off by doing crap like that? Is that actually fun for you? Because it's not fun for anybody else. Yeah, well, in the blacklist is to show people what people use and how gay they can be because they think they gotta play with Exodia deck, dude. Can you not use anything else? Like, are you just trying to score points on ranked? Because you're just gonna quit, so it don't matter.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Oh, why can't we be friends? Madness, why you raging? I said to my mate, yeah, get the hook, one of us gets shields and one of us just stacks fucking offensives. And he's like, oh no, I'm gonna resign. It's like, you're double profit, mate, and it's on freaking Labyrinth. We're not gonna lose even against people like you know? Like, he's just a baby.
Yo man, just a FYI, those last few games that you guys won, I was purposely doing stupid shit to piss off Terminator because he had pissed me off earlier. Like that last game, I cleared the middle for you, just like let you have all that money. The game before that did some stupid shit. Like I said, man, I was trying to piss off Terminator, and on the back end of it, it gave Nat Crow a win against Terminator and I, because he has just been getting his butt beat these past few weeks against us. I mean, come on, I gave you the last few games. Don't think you actually beat us.
Complete.
Why do you guys rush? I mean, yeah, you win the game, but no one gets points, and if you don't get points, you're gonna be a 3-star forever. I mean, come on, there has to be some strategy in this game. You're not getting fucking points doing that shit. I would beat you 9 times out of 10 if you didn't rush me. I don't play with people who rush. It just pisses me off because I don't get points, they don't get points, there's no point. I'm a point whore, but I would kick your ass in long games, so no.
Hey, can you go easy because Dead Clan just got this game like not even an hour ago and we just finished playing a scrimmage on easy. So can you go a little easy on him because he doesn't really know how to play that well.
Alright, and I'm back. So this is a game on Labyrinth against I Spam Tanks and I Do Not Even Try. And I'm going to be playing with Metaloid. We're going to be Anders Brute against Cutter Arby. And as you could see from the start, I went Temple first and went straight to their Arbiter's base. And I was going to try and stop the Temple, but I ended up killing it anyway, so that was good. And right now Metaloid's killing all of the attackers because they have a few more around the map. And I'm about to go back on offense, see if I can stop their Temple again or just do any base damage. And just honestly, I'm a distraction right now. And as you guys know, it's kind of a tough match to play as the Brute against the Arbiter on this map. But so far, I feel like I've done a good job. I killed his Temple, which means he's not going to have tech for a long time. And, you know, a non-fiendish Arbiter, you know, as long as he has a shield, he can still do good. But it's just not going to be as good as the game goes on. So his upgrades are going to be very delayed. And right here, we're going to fight these hogs. I'm going to get some vortex off. Since they're clearing this space, their shields are already kind of down. So that helped us have the ability to push their hogs back. And I'm going to have my chieftain come in first, because their hogs are going to shoot at me, and then their Metaloid can fight their hogs while I'm like the target. And I don't need my chieftain anymore because I'm pumping banshees. And I know people are going to be wondering, what is this build? I have no upgraded pads, and I have like no eco at all, and I'm just spamming. But that's exactly what I'm wanting to do this game. I just want to spam, because their Arbiter really doesn't have anything to stop my banshees, and I already have a good number. And 2 attack sentinel banshees alone do so much damage. So they're just really good, and it's just worth it to just spam them out right away. And as the game goes on, I'm going to have a pretty terrible eco, but I'm going to get a lot of units out. And a little bit ago, Metaloid got a pretty good cryo on their hogs, but it's still not good enough to fight an Arbiter and hogs, because they have that defender's advantage. But my banshees this game are going to make a huge difference for Metaloid. Basically, this Metaloid, this game, Metaloid can do anything he wants, because my banshees are just going to stall and never let them get a base. So Metaloid's going to fall back, build up his army because he lost quite a few hogs, and start working towards his expos and all that. And I'm just going to do whatever it takes to make sure they don't get Goss or they don't get expos, and try my best to stop both if I can. But as long as I do one or the other, I'm doing something, then we're good. As you can see, their Arbiter still doesn't have Citadel. The damage we did early on and the rage he's done so far has really put him behind and taken a toll on his eco. But right now I'm getting pretty good numbers up. I'm doing pretty good. I got about 5 attack sentinel banshees, which is awesome. And right here I'm checking to see if he's going for Grin, and he is not, so that means he's probably going for an expo and just a little flyby, and he's going to drop it. And if he doesn't drop it, then it's going to get owned. And he decided not to drop it here until now. I got a couple shots off. But now I'm going to go over to his main base, and their Arbiter got Citadel and a shield. And he went shield first, which is a good idea. And right here I see second tech coming up. And since they're a cutter, they're really in a bad spot this game, because at least a Anders can cryo bomb, and the Forge can get that quick eco, but the cutter just really can't do much against these banshees, especially with just gunner hogs. So it's just gonna be a real tough game for them. The way I see it, this game's pretty much already over. I know it's kind of early, but I feel like it's already over. But this game's just gonna get dragged out for 30 minutes. And I hope you guys really enjoy this video, even though it's a 30-minute game. I remember seeing a comment from Penetrators, Batman Owns You, saying he's gonna get his food ready or whatever and just watch a nice long Halo Wars game. So hopefully you can enjoy this nice long game also. Right here, I'm gonna try and drop this space real quick. These overpowered banshees are just so good with those offensives. Just do flybys, and the space is dropped before his first pad got up, so I'm getting out of there. But yeah, just within 10 seconds, just dropping down a cutter expo, which is really good. And the Arbiter's just trying to get some eco. He's picking up this money at that base, and he's doing whatever it takes to try and get some sort of anti-air out eventually. And Metaloid's pushing up right here, makes our Arbiter get in a rage and head over. And it's just good because I have so many banshees. I know I don't really have much eco, and I went for a shield, and that was just for safety. I wasn't sure if they were going to try and push, because really their only advantage they could really do is push and just drop my summits and stuff, well, my one summit, and then just try and double team Metaloid, which is kind of like what I was thinking they're going to try and do. But they're just going to play defense and make sure that they don't get their bases raped, because obviously if they did push up, if we base traded, even though they have a shield, if I didn't have a shield, we'd still outbase damage most likely because of these banshees. But they're just playing complete defense, and they did just get their Grin reactor up, so I wasn't able to stop it. But as I said earlier, as long as I stop expos or Goss, I'm doing a good job. And right now they're not getting any expos up, and I'm keeping an eye out, making sure they're not buying any of them. And I'm checking the other base, seeing if they queued it up. and they did not. They haven't even cleared it yet, and they haven't queued any of these bases in a while, so it makes me think that they're probably going straight for Goss, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stop it since they're playing complete defense on it. But right here I decided to start shooting this base to see if I could get them to pull over here, and I find out that they're now pumping vampires, which really isn't that good for me because it's going to make it a lot harder to keep their bases down. But having these attackers, I can still drop a base real quick and just try and get out. If I get stasis, it's really going to be bad for me. But I'm just going to keep going Banshees and just keep doing what I'm doing and buying Metaloid lots of time. Metaloid can just basically do whatever he wants at this point. He can triple, quad, whatever. And I'm just gonna keep sitting on these bases, just taking my time. And I noticed that they just cleared that base, and it looks like their hogs are over there. But I'm just gonna get a scout off in a minute and just find out how much time until the base is able to get queued, because I'm not sure how soon it got cleared. And I'm gonna lose a Banshee here, but at least I know, like, I have a good estimate on when this base will be ready. And he has Goss queued, as I see that he dropped his third tech. So that means his field armory's coming up, or it's already done, I'm not really sure. But since they have vampires, I really don't want to send any Banshees in to die anymore. But we have a good number of Grenadier hogs. I mean Goss hogs, sorry. And we have shields and everything. So I think honestly Metaloid has the better army. We're just trying to avoid their Arbiter. And right here I'm going to take their base on their side of the map, because I might as well get an expo since I have so much money and I'm on full pop. And I already have all my upgraded pads. And having this base, if I can get away with it, will really help in this game. It'll make a big difference. And Metaloid just ran right into their hogs, perfect spot. And the Arbiter's right there, which is not good, but at the same time he got a decent cryo off, and I'm going to fly over here and I'm going to rape their expo, or at least try to. They do have their vamps over here, which was a perfect position for having their vamps while he was in rage mode. I was hoping that while he was in rage mode his vamps wouldn't do anything. And right here I should have finished off the base. I thought it died, but I'm going to come over here and try and help kill some hogs. So I get a couple shots off. Now I'm going to go kill this base again. And at this point I've not been building on the expo, and he shielded up. I mean, not shielded up. I mean, I'm not shielding up on my expo, and he's healing up his expo. So that was a big fail on my part. But Metaloid's gonna come over here and try and help me kill this base. And I'm gonna transition into a double summit, and I just now built on my expo. And at this point we should probably start pulling out our hogs if we can. The Arbiter's coming in. So we're gonna go around and try and get out of here without losing any hogs. If he fights that Arbiter in a good engagement, he should be able to kill him because he's only red bar. And I'm gonna go over here and scout this other base and see if they went ahead and bought it. And they haven't, so they're not on any expos at this point since we killed the other one, so we're looking good. And it looks like Metaloid just killed their Arbiter, I believe. And I'm gonna come over here and just try and aim at a couple hogs, try and help out. And my base is looking pretty decent. I have a shield and one pad now. And they're distracted by warthogs and banshees, so they're not really thinking about it. And Metaloid decided to buy their base on their side. mainly to make sure that they couldn't buy it, but if we could get away with it, it'd be kind of funny. And about right now, I think, is when they figure out that I have this space. And I'm running into these Banshees, which isn't, I'm running into their vamps with my Banshees, which isn't a good idea, but I get away, he doesn't get a stasis off. And I'm trying to drop the shield and then get out. But it doesn't seem like he has very many vamps anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and just start aiming him down with my attack sentinel Banshees. And they should all die pretty easy. And we're just trying to kill his temple. But the Arbiter already got out, it looks like. And he's raging around to the back. And this is where something really dumb happens. We didn't have anything shooting at the base, so I'm pretty sure in just a little bit of time that shield's gonna get back up, and that's gonna be a game changer. Yeah, right there. Him getting that shield up really wasn't good for us. This game probably could have got ended way sooner, because he had hardly any vamp numbers, and his shield got dropped. His temple got dropped, and then his shield was down, and that would have been a great time to, strip his base. Like, once I get about 8 or 9 Banshees, I could show back up and drop that summit and just, keep him down. And I think right there we would have won the game. But since he got a shield back up, he's gonna get his temple and start pumping vamps again, and then, from there it's gonna be a much longer game than what it could have been. And they did get that expo up while we were busy on the Arbiter's base, which was a good move by them, because at this point I don't have enough of an army to really go kill it. And they are going to kill Metaloid's third base, so Metaloid's going to start clearing our bases on our side, the last two. And I'm pretty sure around now they're going to come over to my expo and start trying to kill it. I'm not completely sure. Actually, I think they're just going to fall back to this expo. But right now they're starting to pump out vamps again. So I'm going to upgrade my expo now. And right here all their hogs push up. So at this point I'm guessing that my expo is probably going to die, but Metaloid decided he's going to try and save it in a little bit. So he's going to gather up all of his hogs and see if we can stop that base from dying. And right here I figured he was going to go and buy it, because it looked like he was sending a hog, so I camped the base and made sure that it died. And right here you can see a big blob of green Metaloids coming over to save my base. And he's going to cryobomb their hogs, and this just secures that the base is going to live. And I'm going to send in my Banshees. Since the Arbiter's in rage mode, he's not going to be paying any attention to his vampires. So right here we're going to get a good number of kills. And therefore my base is going to live, which is good. And I'm just going to have my Banshees just keep fighting their hogs. And at this point it looks like he's going to come in and try and finish off my base. But I think he's afraid of what we have, so he's going to run away. And now I'm seeing some vampires, so I'm a little skeptical about fighting here, but I'm just going to go through and kill some more stuff and then get out. But I'm separating the hogs from the Arbiter, which is really good for us. And then now I'm going to get out. And as I was going to get out, he got a nice stasis on me. And I didn't keep building on my expo because I thought I was gonna die. But at this point, since it's healed up and everything, I'm gonna start investing back into it. And I'm gonna get some more shots off on these warthogs. Just any damage I can do is gonna help our team win. But having this expo is really just gonna make this game so much easier for us. Since, you know, especially since they didn't kill it. And now I'm gonna go check and make sure they don't have the base next to the Arbiter. Because if he gets a triple up, then we're gonna be in a worse position. And they do not have the base, which is good for us. Because Metaloid's sitting on 4 bases right now. So it's really hard for their cutter to out hog Metaloid, but at the same time, you know, having a Tech 2 Arbiter on the field makes a big difference. So I'm just gonna group up my Banshees and just aim for full pop and not engage if I can help it. And right here I see their base, so I'm gonna try and kill it real quick. And he cancels it. And he went and bought it again, but I'm not really too concerned about it. And at this point in the game, I'm going to start going for Sentinels again. Like, it's been a little bit since I bought some, but I'm in a position now that I should just start going for them. And I'm going to start fighting their Vamps because I realize he really doesn't have very much. And having that one offensive will help kill some. And now Tryhard's going to push on my Expo again. Except for this time he's really serious about killing it, I think. Or never mind, I guess he's going to come back in a minute and try and kill it. He's going to play defense on these Banshees. But he did shoot at my Expo for like a few seconds. And yeah, right here is when he comes back. And I should have been upgrading it, but I think I was trying to save up for Tech 2. And I think up to this point, I really wasn't taking that Expo very serious. I didn't really care if it died. But Metaloid, on the other hand, really wanted me to keep it alive. And right here, he's gonna come over and stop it from dying again if he can. And while he's gonna try and stop them from killing my base, I'm going to try and kill this Expo. And Metaloid did cryo-bomb their hogs again, which is going to make it easier to fight them. And right now I'm still not upgrading that base because I just wasn't confident that it's going to stay alive. But you know, looking back, I should have upgraded it and probably gone for another shield. And I'm doing a pretty good job against these Warthogs, doing pretty decent damage, and I'm shooting this Arbiter and just keeping them off of Metaloid, trying to separate the Hogs from the Arbiter. So this so far has been a really good engagement. Most of their Hogs are dead, and they don't really have very many Vamps or anything. I am losing quite a bit of Banshees, but they're losing like every Hog they have. And at this point I'm going to upgrade my base to Citadel and start building up my Banshees again. And I'm just gonna try and get a lot of Sentinels up. And Metaloid right now is basically trying to go for the win. He did drop their shield, and he's fighting their Hogs, and I'm pretty sure he just killed their Arbiter. So he's really trying to win the game at this point. So I'm gonna try and assist him again. I got about 10 Banshees. But, you know, they do have defender's advantage, and all their hogs are pumping on their side of the map. So it's just going to make it easier. I figure that we should be separated right now, and I'm just going to try and own this, you know, own this expo over here. And this way, I'm doing something and then might be able to help Metaloid escape when this Arbiter gets back out. But their Arbiter is really weak at this point in the game because Metaloid completely stripped him, and he really doesn't have any anti-air. But the fact that they have an Arbiter and a decent number of hogs means we have to fall back because he can actually fight us. But Metaloid's gonna come in and try and fight him anyway, and just see if he can pull it off. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna focus on dropping these expos and be a nice distraction. Because they really don't have any vampires or anything to stop me at this point in the game. And I do have Tech 2. Now my expo has 2 shields, and most likely will not die this game. And it's kind of funny because my main base, I decided to drop my shield later in the game, and really, if they knew I didn't have a shield, they probably, I don't know, maybe they wouldn't play it any different, but I just feel like it'd be kind of funny if they pushed on me, because my base would probably get raped. But I didn't really care if my base got raped since I had another base. And at this point, I'm just gonna go full pop shield Banshees. And the Arbiter has like 2 supply pads, a temple, and an air pad. So he is pumping vampires, but I'm gonna try and kill it because it's only red bar. And I'm gonna try and stop the shield too while I'm at it. And his Arbiter's trying to rage my Banshees down. And right here the summit dies, so I basically did my job. I'm getting out. And I'm just gonna keep buying more shields. I decided to cancel a Banshee to get more shields out. And I'm making sure to put the shields on my red bar Banshees when I can. That way I have a better chance of keeping them alive longer and get a lot more use. And Metaloid's clicking me at this point because he has 4 bases and a lot of money. And I didn't really ask for money this whole game, but he said he had a lot of extra because if you see, he has a lot of upgraded pads. So at this point, he decided to start clicking me a little bit to help me get Tech 3 Banshees up. And looks like they're going to try and fight my expo again, but they see that I have my Banshees going around and I have 2 shields, so they figure they have a better place to put them. And now I'm finally going for sacrifice, and I have enough Banshees at this point. I could probably just kill this expo, depending on how many hogs I have on defense. But I'm still trying to be cautious because I don't know if they have any vamps or not. So now I'm gonna go for followers so I can get more Banshees out and more shields. So I'm gonna come back to this expo. And it looks like he still has a few hogs on defense, but I should be able to kill his pad and get out, but I decided to just get out early. And the Arbiter is sitting in the middle. I don't know why. He's just sitting in the middle. I think he's just trying to get more money. But this is going to be a bad move by them because I'm pretty sure the Arbiter just died. Oh, never mind. It looks like he recalled. But still, he's red bar. And this gives us a big opportunity to push up and just try and win the game. And I do have sacrifice now. And my followers upgrade is going to be up pretty soon. And I'm pretty sure Metaloid's pushing up to just go kill the Arbiter now. And followers just completed, so I'm gonna buy a shield. Now I got another shield. So now I'm gonna go kill this Expo, because Metaloid's doing pretty good by himself over there. Like, they do have defender's advantage, so they're doing pretty decent against him. But at the same time, it's just Metaloid has so many more hogs because they've only been kept on, you know, 2 bases this entire game. And since I have sacrifice, I'm just gonna main the base. While Metaloid's busy with their Arbiter's base, I'm killing this Expo. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.